Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Teresa, and today is Sunday, January 7th, and I'm going to do my Junk Journal January 2024 Day 7 stitched prompt. But before we get started with that, I have 6 fun packs in front of me. These are packages that have ideal things for a new junk journalers. I had problems with saying that word. New junk journalers starter kit. So this has a lot of the things that I thought I needed to buy when I first started junk journaling. And sometimes when you buy off of Amazon, instead of getting like, you know, up to a quantity of 10 or maybe 20, you get 100 or 200. So if you've got a lot of space and you can afford to buy like that, then that's not a problem. But especially if you don't have a lot of space, in my world, it's problematic to have all these things to try and find spaces for to store until you possibly get to it. But you know, there's no way I'm going to use 200. What would I've gotten 200 of? Maybe these buttons. Like, I'm sure there's probably even more of these buttons than 200. I probably will never use all these buttons. And even if I did get around to using a lot of those buttons, I still have this jar of vintage buttons, or what appears to be vintage buttons, that I need to make use of. So none of these went into these packages, but it's possible that if these packages take off and folks like them, it's very possible I'll part with some of these buttons as well. And if I would have thought of it, I probably would have parted with some of those buttons in these packages. Because, to be honest with you, I had a lot of fun putting these packages together. Now, because these bags are so crinkly, I'm going to start off right now with my disclaimer that if you're wearing earbuds and you're sensitive to sound, you might want to turn the sound down about now. So I'm not going to take these apart, but I am going to tell you what's in here. So there's about 3 tags in here of homemade ephemera that I've done. There are book pages, one of which is a foreign book page. So in this case, it's going to be German. Next time it might be Italian, if these go well. I'm going to need to sell all 6 of these before I consider doing this again. Because again, space limitations. When I take all these things and I put these into a bag, look at all this. This takes up a lot of space for my small area. Again, I am full-time RV living, and so I don't have a lot of space. I do have a storage unit, but that's back in Idaho, and right now I'm in Yuma, Arizona until April. So there's a napkin in here. Yes, it's a snow napkin, but we're still in winter. Have just a little bit of everything. A little bit of, oh, I just lost the word. I had it. Eyelash trim, sari silk. We've got binder twine. We've got binder clips. We've got music pages. We've got 2 other pages that have different types of paper. This paper here has some real neat texture, and it has some real neat edges on it. And then you can see this beautiful brown paper, and the patina is lovely. We have an architecture page. We have journal cards, buttons. There's a lobster clip in there. There's twine. There's raffia. And then, of course, something like this that is homemade ephemera, maybe you don't like that. you can repurpose it. You can pull the wax seal off. You can pull the embellishment off. There's also about 5 of these. I just lost the name of them. Clip. It's like a safety pin. Bulb pin. Bulb pin. There are safety pins in here. There are sari silk. There's paper clips in here. There's all kinds of little things like this. There's little flower cards in there. Oh, and one of the fun things that's in here is this black binder tape. Now, I read a lot of comments from folks that watch people's YouTube videos, and they ask about this tape. So I put a sample of that tape that actually is theoretically enough tape for you to use to bind a small journal. So that gives you the opportunity to try that out. There's a couple different kinds of ribbon in here. Most lengths of things are about 20 inches. Don't hold me to that. Some of the ribbon, there's 2 lengths of 20 inches or maybe 40 inches. There's 2 different kinds of ribbon. Oh, and there's magnets. There's about 6 or 7 magnets in here. What else do I see? Index cards. There's some index cards in there. There are these library card holders. They have an adhesive on the back of them. Could put some stamps in. I didn't think to do that. I can't see anything else. There's a little piece of fabric in there. Yeah, like this tag has some more sari silk. Say you didn't like my tag, you can surely take that apart and use the sari silk for your own tag. Doesn't offend me in the least. There's this kind of paper in here. This sheet is more like a vellum sheet, and then this sheet is more like a newspaper sheet texture. So some of this is just going to be a surprise. Now each package has the same thing in it. A couple may have a little bit extra in it just because I had an extra. I made sure that I didn't miss in one of the other bags, and instead of putting it away in my drawer, I just threw it in the bag. So I think these will be a lot of fun for especially new junk journalers. But the price of these is $10, and that includes shipping. So when you think of it, I'm going to need to put these in an envelope, okay, that I have to pay for. And then I'm going to have to ship it. Now, shipping is at the cheapest. It might be $3.15. I haven't shipped something for a while, so I'm not sure what the shipping costs are right now. But that's at the cheapest. So by the time I had paid for this bag to hold everything in it, and the packaging to send it, and the postage, you will be getting these for about $5. Yeah, you have to pay postage and handling, but the cost of the materials, you'll be paying about $5. So you think, well, you know, I can get a bunch of napkins at a thrift store, and I can get index cards at the dollar store. Here's $2. And I can get, let's see, maybe a Lutheran music page book from the thrift store for about $3, $2. Let's say $2. I mean, I can easily count $5 for just a few items. And the thing is yeah, you're going to get a lot more index cards. You're going to get a lot more napkins and stuff like that. But do you need all those? To get this Lutheran book, you might have to pay $25 because it is a vintage Lutheran book. I'm sorry, not the music paper, the Lutheran page, which is right. You can't see it. It's right there. I don't know if I can see it. What's nice about the Lutheran, I keep saying Lutheran, the German page is it's a 2-page, well, 4-page spread. So it's one that you can put into a journal and sew it in, and then you'll have a front and back on one side and a front and back on the other side. So I was able to do that. This brown is from a Girl Scout book, and this is from a book that I don't know, but the texture is really cool. Now, I will say I did scan these pages a little bit, but not real carefully. So if there is something inappropriate on a book page that I send out, just, you know, do what you need to do. Cover it up, throw it away, whatever. But that sort of thing doesn't necessarily offend me because, you know, we can't change history. History is what history is. And there was a time when things were more appropriate to say, and they are not appropriate to say now. And it's not language that I use. And I'm basically referring to racial slurs. So, but there was a time, you know, when, if you read like what's that book that kids read? And it's got Uncle Tom's Cabin and, oh my gosh, Mark Twain. Mark Twain might have some social slurs in his books. I don't believe we should burn them. I believe they are part of our history, and I hope that everybody learns from our history. I mean, there's some pretty aggressive and violent things in the Bible, and I'm not throwing out my Bible because, you know, because I know the end of the story. The end of the story is really cool. Some of the end of the stories of individual books are really cool. So, hopefully, always victory will prevail, justice will prevail, goodness will prevail, and we'll all be happy junk journaling. And I am so sorry, but for the most part, these were off camera. So there's lots of fun here, folks. I made 6 of these packages. I'm going to put them in my Ko-fi shop as soon as I finish this video. And so they will be $10 each. That includes shipping and handling. And if these sell, then I will make some more. I'll make another 6 packages. And who knows what fun I will have putting those together. Alright, so let's get these crinkly, noisy things out of the way. I have no idea where I'm going to store these. That's done. I wanted to put craft envelopes in there, but I forgot. So the next ones might have craft envelopes in them. What am I doing now? I'm doing Junk Journal January. Here we go. And today is stitched. Okay, so I was going to stitch something before I got started, and I didn't do that. So, let's see, we're right here. We need our prompt, which is right here somewhere. Stitched right there. Okay, we'll leave that over to that side, open to this. And I'm going to see if I can find something here real quick. Let's just listen to some music first. Now I'm going to grab my sewing machine. And I'm going to take this freebie from Line Dot Arrow. It's available on Nathalie's Facebook group. There are these portfolios that she's done, and I've done the full size. I'm actually working on the full size, but the full size wouldn't fit in my my cute little accordion junk journal January. Whoa, why am I stuck? Oh no. What happens when you go fast. You cut into things that you didn't want to cut into. This digital has some really thick lines on it. Oops, hold still, hand. We got a trimmer going. Come on. I'm in a hurry. Hold still. Okay, there's that. We're probably going to use these little labels. Where's my trash basket? You know I can't focus when I've got all this trash on my desk. Come here. where the fourth one went, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, my prompt, my journal. We're going to need some ink. Let's get this folded. It's a windy day here in Yuma, Arizona. And again, this is a freebie from Line.Arrow. She has a Facebook group, and she puts freebies there, as well as, it's kind of sloppy, but we're gonna stay with it. Oops. You know what? I was thinking about just cutting these off this time for the sake of expediency. And I need my ink. Probably going to trim that more. Line.Arrow, Nathalie. She also has a Ko-fi shop and an Etsy shop. Usually I print on the other side of my digitals, but because I wasn't prepared, that's not an option. Now, if you're afraid that those fun kits will go fast, I may trim that down, I'm not sure yet. You can reach out to me while I'm finishing up this video and let me know that you want one, and I will put your name on it even before it's listed in my Ko-fi shop. The link to the Ko-fi shop is in my description. So we've got that and that, and now we're going to sew. Don't have a good setup for sewing, so I don't usually do this on my videos. Let's do a fun stitch. This is my favorite. Hopefully I won't run out of bobbin thread. I have to warn you, that is a possibility. So the tension on my machine gets funky and I don't know how to fix it. So I often have problems with two threads coming from the bobber. Or like one thread that is looped together, for lack of a better way of saying that. Someday I'm going to ask my husband to take the machine into a shop and see if they can explain what the heck is going on. They can explain it to him. He's mechanically inclined, and he actually fixes my machine when I need help. Okay, that's pretty good for what we're calling a rush job here. Now this is all inked. That looks good. Not sure if I'm going to need any more ink. This is going to go, where are we at? We're right here. Excuse me. Let's do it this way. This is going to be a pocket. And I'm going to grab my Velcro dots. That right there. Put that right there. And attach it. Now, what do we have for some fun? Oh yeah, let's do some stamping. Cute. Looking for something in particular. Where did I put it? Oh, there they are. I want red. No, phooey. There we go, real red. And let's do this one right here with the real red. Good. And a wet wipe to clean that off. Now, what are we gonna put on that one? Good. Now I need to collage a little bit on the inside of that, and I think we'll call it good. So I'm going to grab my big scraps. Going to cover that up a bit. How about with some sewing instructions? Okay. Think maybe not. It's not supposed to be securely glued down. That's supposed to be a pocket. What happened? Oh, seriously? I sewed that? I thought I sewed all the way around. Well, how did oh, I must have glued it before I sewed it. No, I didn't. I didn't sew that. Just some glue got on there. I was like, really? That is not what I remember. Okay, So I need a little tiny glue right here, popped up. Okay, now back to for this side. All right, we're going to need a little bit off the side. Okay, how about like maybe if we go like this? Does that work? Oh, good job, Teresa. Okay, and that is upside down. Well, was a good job. So we're back to this side. Okay. Can't be on top of that Velcro. Well, this is hard to do, but I'm going to try and ink after the fact. Okay, good enough. Yeah. What else are we going to use to embellish stuff? Excuse me. It's pretty. Come on. And then what I was thinking, all right, so what do we have for small tags or journal cards? I feel like I just made something. It's a pocket. That's not going to do. Journal cards. I want that one. Or that one. I think this one's good. Here's one thing. I was even wondering about the possibility of a little pocket there. Just a little teeny tiny pocket. Oh, wait. I know what I need. Some more of the freebies from this kit. Forgot about these. I want this one. So I am live if you'd like to say hi and tell me where you're from, anything like that. I would love hearing from you. If you see anything that is inspiring on one of my videos, please be sure to hit that thumbs up. And thank you very much to those of you who have subscribed, as well as to those of you who watch my videos. I'm off camera. Ooh. So, how much room do I have? I'm going to have to make this smaller. Nothing wrong with doing this. And that just touches the Velcro there. So let's just make a little bit more of an angle. There we go. Made it work. Hold still. And then we have little tickets in here and little stamps. I need a ticket. That's the ticket. These are not backed, but I did perforate them so that they would pull off easily. I just thought that would be fun. I have a little machine that will perforate. It's like a trimmer. upside down. These need some stamping. Here's that one. Even though this won't fit on it, I think I can get enough on it that it'll look fun. Yeah, I like that. There's a couple tickets. And let's see, I think that about does it. That's the big one. Let me find the little one. Ink up Mr. Bird. Not sure where he's going to go yet. That's going to go there. He almost fits right there. Cute. It's coming up. I don't know where to put him. Wished I could put him right there. Yeah, I think I like him there. And then I could put, yeah, I like that better. See if I can get his tail all the way on. I don't think I can. I'm not going to worry about it. And then we're going to do this. So let's find the up and down one. The up and down one is too big, but we can get some of it on there. There we go. Hopefully that won't smear if I touch it. I just don't want it to smear. I don't think it did. Okay, I am happy with that. That was fun for just a very quick project. I mean, I rushed it because I didn't plan very well before I turned on the camera. But I think it turned out really well. So now we need a pen. Not that. Well, phooey. Everything I pull out is the wrong thing. Okay, I spot it. Where'd it go? So now we've done stitched day 7. 1 week, dusted and done. Today I'm not going to do any writing in my journal. I've been doing a lot of writing. Whoops, that's upside down. There's some writing there. Oh, well, there's some journaling there and some writing there. So I guess not a lot. So we've got our prompt list and we've got our belly band, and I will wait till off camera to put that on. So this is a fun freebie. You saw, you know, the main substrate of it is this. I backed it with some old book page. And this one I did cut the slot out. When you do this, you want to kind of hold this one out and then kind of push that in. And for somebody like me, it's a little bit more challenging. I don't know why it's fussing. There we go. And then I have another one right here. I still have a paper clip on it while the glue was drying. And this one, I will probably put Velcro on there. Yeah, Velcro for that to close. And you can put them, you know, portrait, or you can put them horizontal. Hi, Crafty Makes by Danielle. So is your first name Danielle, I'm guessing? I think that's a pretty safe guess. I love this paper. It was in one of her, part of her freebies. I can't remember where, but I love that paper. But anyway, so, where'd my, oh, here it is. So, you get that folder type, folio type thing. And you get 2 sizes of different things like tags. There's a big size and there's a small size. And then, let's see, some more tags. This one I glued a side pocket on. And then you've got 2 different sizes of tickets. And you also have, it does make it easy, Daniel. You also have, let me think, color, black, and sepia colors for these. This is just one of my straps. Then you have 2 sizes of the letters, and you have the birds, and you have 2 sizes of the stamps, and 2 sizes of the corner pockets. Actually, is there 3? I think there's 3 sizes. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that cool? Ooh, did I try to use that size, or did I try to use that size? I don't know. But it worked. In the end, it worked. But look at these colors. They're just beautiful. And I'm not really sure what this is. Let's see. Oh, what does that say? Cleared daily? Okay, let me take my glasses off and bring it up close. Cleared daily, 8 o'clock a.m. Yeah, so what's really cool about Nathalie, and I haven't had a chance to look through more of her videos. I've watched her videos before, but now I'm going to study her because she likes to use planners, and I'm a huge planner fan. So I am trying to use more planning journaling together. So, you know, some people call those dailies. Junk Journal January is a daily. And that was one of the reasons why I really enjoyed Junk Journal January the very first time I did it, and from now on, because it really gives you, and it gave me my first opportunity to write in my journal when I did the very first Junk Journal January last year. I'm still relatively new to junk journaling, by the way. Probably November of 2022, I want to say, maybe 2021. I'm not sure. So this was an ephemera book, I think it started off with. It's one of my favorite covers. I did do Mod Podge on it, and it doesn't feel tacky and yucky like some of my Mod Podge. But this thing has evolved. It has been repurposed several times. In this most recent experience of repurposing it is to turn it into a planner. So in the front is just like miscellaneous stuff. This is coming out, so I have to fix that. But like there's some menu planners here, and I'm calling these scan cards. So I've got scan cards here. Now, don't judge me because this is still in the development process. But this is my correspondence page, and this is to remind me that I want to finish coming together with what I'm going to do for a task list, how many task lists I'm going to have in here. Am I going to have just like one master list, or how am I going to do that? This is a journaling page, and it has a Bible verse on it. These, just not doing anything with these yet. These are just pockets. A lot of this stuff is just stuff that was in there from before, and I haven't finished gutting it out and rebuilding it, I guess is a good way of saying it. So then we have the back part, which has week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then the possibility of week 5. I don't know why I'm procrastinating about labeling that as week 5. I just should do it. So, yep, it's still, like this says, you know, I like bulleting, you know, so this is a bill scan, this is a goal scan card, this is a daily task scan card, and bills. Do I have 2 bills? Yeah, I have 2 bills. I don't need 2 bill scan cards. Daggone it, the ones you have are enough. Okay, so that's that. I just wanted to share that very quickly. I share it about every video, sorry, because I kind of geek out on it. But, yeah, so we're an hour into the video. I try not to go that long, but the reason it went so long is because at the beginning of the video, I did share these fun packets that I'm going to put in my Ko-fi shop for sale. And these are a great beginner junk journal starter kit. I'm trying to look for the top of this napkin. It's got binder tape in it. It's got eyelash trim, ribbon, binder, twine, paper clips, little flower cards, some homemade ephemera, some German book page, and yeah, I said all that at the beginning of the video, so if you missed that, you're going to want to look at the replay. And if you know of anybody who would like to just, you know, put their feet in the water with junk journaling, this is a great starter pack for them to get started. There's buttons in there, just all kinds of fun things. I had a lot of fun putting this together. Thank you for visiting, and thanks Danielle for talking to me, by the way. I just really enjoy that when somebody does that. It's always a pleasure. And I hope you'll come back and visit again. If you saw something that was inspiring and you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. And I look forward to doing another video for you next time. And I hope you'll join me then.